Hello there everyone, this guy's ZayerLayer, and today we're back with another How to Build a Mansion in Minecraft. Today we are on official part 2 with the layout. So, very straightforward. It's just laying out your build. But before we get to that, I'd like you to just take a look at something right now. Just take a strong look at the stone. Just take a really deep look at the stone. Any guesses? Oh, we're in 1.14. The video where I switch to 1.14 in the Survival Let's Play world has yet to upload because it technically uploaded on Thursday, or no, it technically uploaded on Wednesday, but instead it's uploading on Sunday, hopefully, because apparently my mic was just slightly unplugged. The power light on it, which is red, it was still on, but it wasn't catching any noise because the USB wasn't fully in the mic. Just touched it there. Yeah, it's plugged in right now, but yeah, a very, very interesting realization after I started uploading the video, and I was like, you know what? I should probably check back up on that. I wouldn't have caught it in the editing for the video because during the editing, I had music playing. And I was really just focused on how the video looked to get it out, not what it sounded like. I thought the music was just overpowering. Gonna be checking my audio more often. Especially my mic. That's not the first time that's happened. But today, the layout. So, where do you want to start with your layout? If you're stuck, like I am right now, I have no clue where to go from this. I got this weird box going on here. I got these two big boxes merged with one another. And I'm gonna have another section off the back here, which I still have yet to do anything with. There's also this archway. I definitely want to work with this archway. The back side of the house is definitely going to get engraved with the land. Definitely start thinking about that. But where you definitely want to start is somewhere you know you're solid on. Now, where do I know I'm solid on here? Well, I know that there's going to be 3 levels. 1, 2, 3. Actually, it has been upped to it's been up to definitely 4 and possibly 5. Not for sure yet on 5. 5 might get canceled or might not. We'll see. But where am I certain? Other than the fact that I definitely want to change the time. We'll just go 1,000. Okay, so where I'm definitely definite on here, it sounded weird, is the garage. Surprisingly enough, the garage. The reason for this is because I already know that the road's going to be just sort of intertwining its way down here to get to the main road, which connects to the highway, but that is all. The main road even isn't part of the mansion build, but the road leading up to it technically is, because it's going to get engraved with it as far as pathways and the land goes. So, right around here is going to be a garage. It's going to go straight into the house, and it's actually going to have 2 entrances. There's going to be enough room to park 2 cars. I know it's a mansion, but I'm definitely still thinking about that. Then again, there is going to be an entire parking lot for this place. Well, a small parking lot, but there's also going to be another It might be a garage door, I'm not sure, but I know there's going to be a door off to the side there. So it's possibly going to have room for 3 or 4, maybe even 5 cars, depending on how I feel when I start building this. You might be asking yourself, okay, I know how I want it to look where I'm definite on, but where do I cross the line on the layout versus actually building it? Well, that is very simple, my friend. It's called, when you're doing a layout, don't do more than one block color or like anything. Just use one type of block for the entire thing. Don't use slabs or stairs, just use that singular block. If it's oak wood planks, you're doing oak wood planks the entire way. Unless the overall block for that section of the house changes, I am doing quartz. Now you might be asking yourself, why are you not doing concrete, white concrete? Well, I have a very good reason for that, my friend. I don't like the white concrete. Its powder version is really good in certain cases, but its actual hardened concrete form, it has like a blue hue to it, which I don't like. It's obviously up against the snow. It actually looks kind of gray up against the snow. But if we just put it here, and then we put a quartz block right next to it. That's snow, that's smooth quartz. Actually, I'm going to be doing this in smooth quartz. Look at that. Look at that. There's an obvious change. Actually, this looks a lot more cream colored. I'm actually worried for one reason, and one reason only. Because I feel like the update has really changed quartz. And it's got like a line, I'm not sure, on its own, it's kind of good. But I don't know, we might be changing that. Other options are nothing except the white concrete. So, I don't know. If you're having a decision like I am between 2 different types of blocks, if you're in survival mode, this won't happen. You're picking one block. I'm sorry, man, you gotta think about it. You just gotta go for a block. You can tear it out later on. It's not impossible to do it in survival mode, but I wouldn't advise it because it's really painstaking, and I've done it before. It really sucks. Okay, so what I'm basically just going to do is find an area that feels right. Obviously, one thing you're going to have to worry about is when you have like a flat surface like this, never, ever, 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 ever think of it as if it is the house itself, which it's not. The house goes on top of it and around it. So if you've already built the layout for whatever you're doing, and it looks like it's acting like this is the shape of the structure, no. If you actually did make this the shape of the structure, roll with it. But if it's not intended to be the shape of the structure, like it's not here, don't go with it. The structure is getting built on this and around this, somewhat inside of it, just because of space and extra things. I guarantee this thing is going to get knocked out left, right, and center once I actually start building the interior. But don't mess with it. It's not the house. Alright guys, so as you can see here, we have quite a bit of the layout done. This is, for the most part, I'm not sure what part of the house to call this, because this is like the more, I really don't know what to call it. But if you look here, we have the basic layout of the house. Right here we have this section, which is basically gonna be lots of windows, and not for sure exactly how it's going to be. Right here, this is going to be the like parking lot. This from about there back to about here, well, a little bit further than that, to there, like this whole area right here is going to be the garage. Because there's 4 garage doors, which means there's 4 places for garage. However, these two are a little bit close, so I'm not sure how I feel about that. Basically what that's saying is that this is going to get cut in half. In fact, probably more than that. Yeah, because this drops down lower than that, so yeah. So that's that part. That just extends over here. I have a few plans for this right here. And then down over here, we just have this sort of little overhanging area. This is going to get covered up entirely, so pay no mind to it. It's going to get covered up. This will likely be off the ground, but not by too much. Over here, it definitely comes off the ground, which I really like this area here. It's going to be overhanging a lake down here, so definitely going to be good. And yeah, that's all I have planned out right now. This part is going to basically cover most of this area, so it's going to be the main piece of the house where the entire thing revolves around. And then there's going to be some bits up in here and stuff. So yeah, it's going to be good. And slowly, as we go along, I am gathering some more ideas, and my mind is getting more clear as to how this place is actually going to look. Like, I just had a really good idea for how the garage is going to look, and I had a good idea for over here. The parking lot, I had a good idea earlier in the video, technically yesterday, my time. Yeah, and this is in a different position. It was going to originally be over a lot more, and this was going to be back, and this backside has changed a lot from my original idea. But there's always that but. You know what time it is. It's the end of the video. You saw it coming, right? Right, yeah, I know you did. Yeah, it's the end of the video, guys. So, I will have the layout generally finished by the next episode. The only place I'm not too certain on is this like hill over here. As for the rest of it, I'm pretty clear as to what I'm doing. And that's likely going to be the case for you. You're likely just going to have a part of the house which you don't know what you're going to do with it until you're actually starting building the structure or even putting in the different block palette designs. Structure? Well, kind of structure. Build types is going to be the next episode. It's a little bit weird, but basically, think of it. Nah, I can't. It's like your fingerprint. It's like every builder in Minecraft has a significant difference from each other. Maybe sometimes it's not that significant, but it is a difference from every Minecraft builder. I am different from every other Minecraft builder. You are different from every other Minecraft builder. Basically, what that means is that y'all build in different ways, in different orders, and different styles you prefer. In case you can tell, my preferred style it's actually changed over the years, but right now I'm calling it modern. Just because I am really into this mansion, and my favorite build style is whatever I'm doing at the time. But we will go into this in greater detail in the next episode, which is next week on Saturday, or around the time this is uploaded. So, but anyways, guys, I really hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please drop a like down below and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. And if you subscribe, you click that bell button too, because what's the point of subscribing if you're not gonna know when I upload video? Because you obviously want to subscribe and hit the bell button if you want to see the next episode of this. So yeah, guys, really hope you enjoyed. Anyways, this guy's ZayerLayer, and I'm out. See you in the next one.